So, you're here because you're wondering how to make driftwood sink and remove those what some may call
annoying tannins.
quickly but easily. I know what you're thinking. Is there really a fast and hassle-free way to do this? Well, stick around because today I'm going to show you just that. Welcome to my new aquarium. Thanks for joining me, and I really hope you learned something. Now, we all love how driftwood adds a natural and beautiful touch to our aquariums, but dealing with floating wood and brown water, not so much. But what if I told you there's a simple and quick solution? I use this process for all of my fish tanks and it always works perfectly. Boiling driftwood not only helps it sink, but also sterilizes it, removing any harmful substances. I have to say, tannins are perfectly fine in your water, and it's okay if you have them, all right? They can actually help to heal your fish if you didn't know. Now, driftwood tannins can also lower the pH of your water over time, but don't worry too much if you have smaller pieces because it takes a lot of driftwood for that to happen. Just double check your water parameters, and if you're like me and sometimes grab driftwood from the river because hey, it's free, this boiling method will make sure it's safe for your aquarium. So let's get started with the steps to boil driftwood. First, grab an old pot you don't use anymore or one you're comfortable using for boiling driftwood. Make sure it can fit the full size of your driftwood piece, all right? Fill the pot with water and drop in your driftwood, ensuring that it's fully submerged. You'll notice it's floating. Don't worry, that's normal. Okay, turn your stove on high or just below high heat. Let the water reach a boiling rolling boil. Let the water reach a boiling roll. Okay. Let the water reach a rolling boil and let the driftwood boil for about 15 minutes. You'll see the water turning light brown, similar to weak tea. That's the tannins being released. Now dump the water out and just repeat this process about 4 more times. Each time you'll notice fewer and fewer tannins in the water. After a few boils, you might notice your driftwood starting to sink, just like mine did here. Now fill the pot one last time and leave it overnight. When you wake up, all the driftwood pieces should be sinking, although the water might still be a bit brown. That's okay. Most of the tannins are gone. All right, they're finally gone. If you can't find a pot big enough, soaking the driftwood in a large container of water works perfectly fine. It will take longer, but if you change the water daily, it will eventually sink. Okay? Finally, place the driftwood into your aquarium and use pure resin or activated carbon in your filter. I'll put the links down below, but this will keep your tank crystal clear. These are some of the best filter medias to use. And that's it. The quick and simple way to make your driftwood sink and remove those tannins. Remember, the key is patience and repetition, but the results, they're so worth it. You'll get a beautiful, clear aquarium that you will love. Now, before you go, I want to hear from you. Have you tried this method before, or do you have any other tips for preparing driftwood? Give me your thoughts or your questions in the comments below. I would love to know what you think or if this even worked for you. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you want more from me. Peace.